Hello, everybody. Welcome to officially the second podcast from WhiskAYE. We did record another one at Christmas, but somebody, possibly me, might have lost the file. So this is the second one. So sorry if you were looking forward to hearing about 6 whiskies that taste like Christmas cake.
Don't downplay how good those whiskies were.
No, they were good
whiskies.
They were good whiskies, but you know, I'm trying to
make it our audience for wanting Christmassy whiskies.
I'm trying to, dull the blow that we missed one. Make it seem like it wasn't great, even though it was hilarious, and we definitely didn't go on like 5 tangents that were completely irrelevant.
Was that the one with Barry Scott?
Yes.
Oh,
I know.
That was one of his best tangents. That.
Yeah, it was about a 15-minute tangent though. We went into whether or not Barry Scott was dead. I don't think he is.
Sorry, Barry.
Yeah. Okay. So we're on the January Dram Team box today. As usual, 5 full 25ml drams, and then a final, 6th dram at 10 mils of a special one. The theme this week, well, this month, is it's indie.
It's
incredible indies. Yeah. Well, I forgot what alliteration they went with there. But yeah, incredible indies. So they're all from independent bottlers and some quite interesting ones. I think some companies that we haven't had before as well. So
yeah, I think
that'll be interesting.
And I mean, independent bottling ones can usually be quite interesting, can't they?
Yeah.
Single runs and all that. I'm not particularly looking forward to the Islay single malt, but the others can be right.
Sure, you'll love it.
Well, there was one that we tried in the Christmas one that had like a bit of peat on the back end, and I'm actually tempted to get a bottle of that because I actually enjoyed it. So
that's what all you have to do to make Josh enjoy a peaty whiskey is chuck a boatload of sherry in.
Yeah.
Okay. Suppose we better get started.
So what's our first one this month?
First one is from the Creative Whiskey Company. It's a single cask exclusive grain 10-year-old rum finish.
Did you roll your R then?
I probably did.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. It's kind of just being Scottish, but yeah.
It wasn't quite as good as like Xenia on a top when she does it, but Famke Janssen is her real name is, but still. You won't know what that is, will you? Because you don't watch James Bond.
Sort of know the name, but yeah, I don't watch James Bond. Where's she from?
GoldenEye. She's like the baddie woman.
Yeah, but where is in the world?
I think she's just generically Russian.
All right. Fair enough. I'll try harder. I'll continue to not pronounce T's at the end of words as well, just so that everyone knows for sure that I'm Scottish.
No, we don't do that either.
I know, but I've rolled R in the,
Yeah, the roll R, right.
Stops, but
we're doing a tangent again.
Yeah, we haven't even drank any whiskey yet, so this could be...
No, we haven't got an excuse. Right, what's the description of this one then?
This one, the description is the nose is a tropical fiesta of fruity candy floss and coconut, with cedarwood and leather joining the party. Fantastic example of all that is good about grain, with the rum cast lending extra depths of dark demerara sugar. So it's got a caramel, candied red fruits, and warm, reassuring oak nose. So we'll see if we can...
Reassuring oak.
Yeah.
Not like that ash or whatever that, makes you a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Untrustworthy cedar.
Brutal mahogany.
Just waiting to stab you in the back.
Yeah. Oh. Brutus, isn't it? Yeah.
A2 Brutus, yeah. So, the nose, according to the description, nose is a tropical fiesta of fruity candy floss and coconut with cedar wood. But then this one says it's got reassuring oak. So is it oak and cedar? And if so, do they smell that different? I'm getting like a sweet smell. This is our usual level of whiskey knowledge coming here. I'm not getting like a fiesta of anything, but it is quite sweet.
Yeah, it smells. It's going to be a weird one, but it smells a little bit like banana fritters.
I do get a bit of candy floss there, to be fair.
Something.
Yeah,
it's caramelly. It's good sugar. I can smell that'll be from the Demerara probably.
Mm.
So palate, we're supposed to be getting treacle, toffee, pungent red fruit, and liquid oak this time. So they've blended it.
Not reassuring anymore when it's liquid.
It's quite nice though.
Yeah, that is quite nice. It's quite spicy.
I didn't realise it was 50%.
Yeah.
And then I realised afterwards.
Yeah, when you drink it, it's definitely got alcohol in it. Yeah.
You might have heard me halfway through saying, I can't remember what I was saying because I've went on this tangent now. But my throat sort of did a semi cough
Semi cough.
Yeah, I tried to hide. But
Well,
yeah, the finish is meant to be warm with some cinnamon spice at the back of the palate, and I can probably agree with that. It is a bit spicy.
Yeah, so you can tell it's 50%. It's definitely warming finish. I definitely get that. It's quite sweet, particularly on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say. What else? What else am I pulling out of that then?
The sort of Demerara sugariness.
Yeah. Okay. Demerara sugariness.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your review of this one then? What's your score?
I mean, I've lost track of where if we were on an up track or a down track, so I'll just go with my gut instinct. I'm going to give this one a 4, I think.
All right, 5. Any parting comments?
It is very sweet, actually. I'm still getting sweetness coming through.
So I'm agreeing on the 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
But I actually really like the warm. So I get the sweetness, but it's the warming bit that I really like. So I'm gonna reuse that word and put reassuringly warming.
Nice.
That's what I'm.
Not liquidly warming though.
No.
Okay.
He's the bad guy. Liquid.
Liquid.
Yeah. Played Metal Gear Solid.
You want solid, yeah.
All right. Just having a little swig of tea to cleanse the palate. Glass tea bag in the flat, so I'm expecting my flatmate is gonna shank me at some point.
As the still open.
Yeah, true. So
I've run out of milk, so I'm just having water.
It's good, like you say, good for cleansing the palate and not a lot else.
Hydration, but not actually.
Yeah, I suppose survival.
Technically, not actually good for hydration. Not as good as the scientifically made things for hydration.
Tea is the best for everything.
Since apparently it's like the ions in water that aren't water that hydrate you.
Right. Okay.
So that's why deionized water is not good for drinking.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Getting too technical for me here.
Sorry, you put in engines, so your automotive engineering degree probably wouldn't tell you anything about that.
Mate, I went to a crap uni. My automotive engineering degree didn't tell me anything about anything.
They're like, sometimes cars have engines. Oh,
here's an ECU. You can maybe code it in C.
Yeah.
There's some lights on it. There you go. Automotive electronics.
Fair enough.
Right, so the next one, we're setting a pace.
Yeah.
So the next one is my favorite independent bottle. I mean, I do like it. I'm not saying it actually is my favorite, but I seem to always end up.
Yeah.
With Douglas Lang. Big
Doug.
Yeah. Dougie L.
Yeah.
It's a Douglas Lang Provenance Feta-Cairn 10-year-old. And the description of this is cereal freshness on the nose. Cereal as in like eating cereal, that was in The Killer.
Yeah.
And new make notes punching through with a subtle sweet backdrop. Bunches of ripe green apples, hints of mangoes, and spicy pear drops to taste, with creamy notes turning to drops of bubbly champagne on the finish. It's quite a pale one, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not far off the colour of my water.
Yeah, and it's another strong one at 46.
That worries me.
The champagne bit worries me because I'm not a big fan of champagne.
Usually I prefer them to be darker when they have a higher percentage. Usually that just means they have taken on more flavour in the barrel.
Well, yeah, the darker ones are usually in the ones that have been in like sherry casks, aren't they?
Yeah,
the light ones are usually bourbon casks.
Yeah, but this is light. Even for that.
Yeah, it's very light. I'm wondering if it's like a first fill. No, not a. But it
would say that if it was.
Yeah, I don't know if their first fill would be lighter anyway. I feel like that'd be darker because you'd have more residue to pick up. It would be one that you'd used a lot that'd have less.
Probably.
Just speaking from logic, not from knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay, so on the nose, opens fresh and fragrant on the nose, carrying a ripe white fruit quality plus crushed sugar.
White fruit, like green apple. It's white on the inside.
I guess that's a white fruit. Like an apple, I'd imagine, is a white fruit, yeah.
Is it red delicious that are red on the inside?
I don't know, I'm not an apple expert. Just like my Brabants and that's it.
Fair enough. I think I'm a Macintosh guy.
The coat or the apple?
The apple.
I like a Macintosh when Columbo wears one, he looks good.
What's he doing wearing apples?
Well, he's rich. So he's got like all their technology on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they missed a trick when they didn't call the Apple store the Orchard.
Maybe you should patent that. So when they do catch on and try and do it, you can be like, I'm afraid I own the shop called the Orchard.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be the first person to own a shop called the Orchard.
Well, no, but then you can sue everyone else.
Yeah.
All right, do you get fresh and fragrant on the nose with ripe white fruit plus crushed sugar? It smells significantly less sweet than the last one. Bit of sugariness. I get a bit of sugariness.
I'm not getting a lot, I'm not going to lie.
No, but I see the flavour.
Maybe champagne, that's what it is. It smells of nothing.
So the palate is sweet throughout, with attractive vanilla in an American cream soda style. And the finish is medium long, still fresh, and lingers with a citrus sherbet zesty zing. That's quite hard to say that.
Citrus sherbet zesty zing, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's the citrus ending with an S going straight into a sh sound, I think.
I think I nailed it, though.
You did. I didn't. But yeah. I get a bit of the cream soda, to be fair.
Yeah, I definitely get the cream soda. Not sure I get any fruitiness, though. And I don't know if I've been spoiled by that last one being so sweet, because that doesn't come across as sweet now.
No, it's creamier. It's
Yes.
very, very creamy.
Yeah. It is definitely slightly sweet. Both of these are away from the kind of richness you'd get from a sherried whiskey.
Yeah.
But they're still nice. We haven't done a mouthfeel. That's usually our go-to thing.
Yeah. They've been very medium.
Yeah, I'd say medium mouthfeel. Not too narrow, but certainly not like a sherried whiskey that kind of fills the whole mouth. Well, I presume they all fill it, but yeah.
Yeah.
The finish, I'd say, it wasn't quick, but I'd agree with the medium long. It's not as the last one had a much longer finish.
Yeah.
And this one,
this one's
slightly weaker. It handles it better as well. It's much more like controlled.
Yeah. It's been there's not a lot to it really. Is what I'm getting is it's sort of.
That's the thing. I'm wondering if it being controlled is working against it because it's a little bit unremarkable.
Yeah. It's not like an offensive.
Not bad.
Flavor,
it's just.
But you wouldn't be too happy if you.
Yeah, if I was
through the nose from it.
Yeah, if I was at a bar and they had that and like the rest was like the usual bells and that, I'd have it. But I would have quite a few others over that.
Yeah.
So what score would you give it then?
That's probably like 2.5.
Yeah, middle of the road.
Yeah, it's passable, but it's nothing special.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. So while I'm typing this up, why don't you introduce us to the next one?
Okay.
Trying to keep the speed up this time so we're not at like an hour like normal.
Yeah, so that we don't annoy your flatmate even more.
Well, this is the thing, that as we get slightly tipsier, we will go on more tangents. So if we can get
we should probably get as far ahead as we can.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, we're going back to that boutique whiskey company. We've had, well, not from this set, but they're quite common in the Dram Team.
Second only to Douglas Lang, probably, for independent bottlers so far.
Probably.
No, what was the other one? There's another one that Berry Brothers and Rudd. We get a couple of them as well.
Yeah, they're pretty common in here as well.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure Berry Brothers and Rudd were the Glenkeith one, though, weren't they?
Yeah, I believe they were. Your favourite. If anyone listening to this wants to send a gift to my esteemed podcast and blogging partner, I'll be happy to give you his address if you're going to send him a Glenkeith. He's a big fan.
Yeah, definitely. As my blog attests.
Exactly.
I just love that Mr. Sheen.
Remember, my friend here is always sarcastic, so you got to take what he says with a lot of salt.
Yeah.
A lot of salt. He's big on his salt.
I'm salty.
I'm speaking to the Gen Z
I
people.
was
I'm using their language. I'm spilling the tea.
Definitely salty when I had that as my 6th dram.
I'm not actually spilling the tea, by the way, because tea is precious. But I am spilling the tea on you in your sarcastic ways.
Yeah. Okay. So this is the Tobermory 21-year-old batch 4. It's always good when they have an actual batch number. So the blurb for this is a well-aged dram that hides its years behind an orchard fruit nose with sweet vanilla and char. The punchy palate really mellows out with the water and complexity abounds. Spend some time enjoying its depths. Marvelously mature. Doesn't really fit our humour then.
What, mature?
Yeah.
No, I mean, to be fair, when it said char, I did go to Pokemon. So.
Or there's a streamer called like Fairy Char or something, keeping on that Gen Z, you know.
Yeah, that's an ASMR artist, you fool.
I think she's a streamer as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
Shout out to so-and-so. Please give us a shout out. Turn you're significantly more popular than us.
Yeah. I mean, literally, if we knew who you are, you're probably more popular than us.
I mean, speak for yourself. I've got like 3 or 4 friends.
But do they know who you are?
They know that I shop at their shop.
Okay. The nose on this one is cocoa butter and allspice with some white chocolate and freeze-dried strawberries. Not just any strawberries.
I feel like when you freeze dry something, though, it is a bit sweeter in it. Like the sugar comes through. To be fair, I don't know.
Not coffee.
No. All right, smart ass. But you know what I mean, like a fruit. Then
it concentrates the flavour a bit.
Yeah, because you get rid of the water, don't you?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's why the little red bits in Jordan's. What's it?
Yeah, another shout out. If you could do us a shout out back, Jordan's Country Crisp.
Yeah.
You're also significantly more popular than us.
Yeah. So
we'd appreciate that. Send us a free bowl.
Yeah.
With the milk in.
Yeah.
I'm right with that.
Probably don't post me milk. I don't know how long it's going to take to get here. I mean, to be fair, the weather outside probably keep it all right, but
yeah. It would be a proof that it stays crispy, though, wouldn't it? If they posted you the cereal with the milk.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be a good.
It's country crisp. It's still crisp.
Yeah, there you go, Jordan's or Mr. Jordan.
Assuming gender.
What?
I said assuming gender.
All right,
Mr. Jordan.
What's the neutral one then instead of Mr. or Mrs. or Ms? What's the neutral? That's the neutral. Like, is that a pronoun?
I think you just do it like you're a teacher in high school. You just say Jordans.
No, I said it feels disrespectful. I mean, the guy owns the country. Dr. Jordan, who owns the country, and also makes breakfast cereal. Yeah, please give us a shout out. These
are all very sweet smelling so far.
I'm wondering if that's like an independent bottling thing.
Sub-theme.
Yeah, like maybe sweet whiskies don't sell too well, so these guys get to pick out those tasks.
Harder to blend in, not blend in a blend, but if you've read our blogs, you'll know that you need to blend whiskies from the same place to make single malts. So
yeah, maybe it doesn't really fit with the rest, so they can't put them into the larger runs that they already do.
Could be that.
All right, so cocoa butter and allspice with white chocolate and freeze-dried strawberries. I'm not getting any strawberry from that.
I'm getting the white chocolate.
I'm getting chocolate. I'm not getting any cocoa though.
That's why I'm thinking it's white chocolate.
Yeah, but it says cocoa butter.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the palate say then, and the finish?
The palate is nice biscuits. I don't know if that's meant to be nice biscuits or just biscuits which are nice. Mixed peels, allspice, and milk chocolate. Now, perhaps some Toblerone. Nutty. Interesting. Just chuck in your own questions and respond to them.
Shout out to Toblerone, by the way. They can definitely send.
Preferably a standard one and pre-recession one.
Yeah, I mean, I prefer those, but I'll take any Toblerone I can get, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Even the little triangles, which are sometimes mint flavoured.
No, not the mint flavoured ones, then okay.
Yeah.
You got to ruin everything, don't you?
Yeah. And then the finish is waves of nutmeg, oak, and Horlicks. Shout out to Horlicks. Sometimes I need help getting to sleep.
Horlicks is pretty great. We're not actually sponsored by any of these people, by the way. This is our honest opinion.
Yeah. Woof. That one had a boozy kick at the end.
Oh, yeah. That was quite spicy the whole way through, but then... Oh, I get the Horlicks, yeah.
Yeah. I was literally going to say, it tastes like Horlicks.
I actually do get that. Like that kind of malty...
Horlicks is like a malt, yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah,
malty
kind of flavour. Oh, that's
which is probably part of what makes it taste like nice biscuits, as I said.
Is there any not nice biscuits?
Yeah, but wait a minute, I'm going to have to think of one now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's places. I mean, I prefer some biscuits to others. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely a league table of biscuits with bourbon reigning supreme.
Dark chocolate rich teas.
I don't think I've ever had them, but I quite like dark chocolate.
This doesn't go well with a rich tea, in my opinion.
Do we count crackers as biscuits? Because there's some pretty crap crackers.
Nice alliteration. Do you want? Since we've been bigging up all of these brands, do you want to name some so that we can like balance out the world?
I don't think there's a brand of crap crackers that I don't like, but there's certain ones. I'm not a big fan of different cheeses, you see. So when they branch out into all these different cheese flavored ones, I'm not a fan.
You're more of like a Tuck or a Cheesy Ritz.
Yeah, I feel like once you've like with cheddar, you've done cheese now. That's good enough. Move on. Think of something else.
There's some alright cheese.
Yeah, there is. There is. Halloumi. That's nice.
What's that French garlicky one?
I don't know.
Boursin. Yeah.
I don't like cheese shouldn't be soft. I mean, halloumi is kind of soft, but it shouldn't be soft.
I don't know. Do you know what the best kind of cheese is?
Cheddar.
No, that American fake shit that's like... Sorry, I'll bleep that out.
Kraft or whatever.
Yeah. Kraft cheese, man.
Yeah. That you could like leave out in the sun for 200 years, come back and it'd still be identical to when you left it.
Well, it's because it's sealed up in that little bit of plastic.
Well, it's because it is plastic.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway, cheese.
I should probably finish this this one and give it a rating.
Yeah. So okay. Let me have another swig. Fill the dead air while I do.
Are nice biscuits actually from Nice?
I don't know why they're called nice biscuits or Nice biscuits.
But my main I don't get the mixed peels from this.
No, I definitely get the Horlicks at the end. And it's definitely got a boozy kick.
I can maybe get the nuttiness.
I get the white chocolate on the nose. There is a nuttiness. There's definitely a nutty undercurrent.
Yeah.
I'm not getting Toblerone.
No, but I'm thinking when they say Toblerone, it's because they're saying it's like milk chocolate, but it's got that nuttiness. So
but Toblerone's not really nutty, is it? Because it's almond.
Yeah, but
this is more like hazelnut.
Yeah, maybe.
I'd say. I'm not getting all spice. It is a little bit spicy.
Yes.
But it's not spicy, but it's nice.
It's all spice. It always just makes me think that someone's just went in the cupboard and like tipped out all the jars.
I just thought it was like a Spice Girls song, but yeah.
Probably is. I can't remember the back catalogue of 90s pop.
What was the name of the song that the lyrics were, If You Want to Be My Lover? Was it literally called If You Want to Be My Lover? The other one,
I think it's Wannabe.
Yeah, that's more catchy, to be fair.
I can remember like the hits, you know.
Not interested in Spice Girls without Posh Spice, if I'm honest.
Not really interested in the Spice Girls.
Well, no, okay, they don't rate highly, but this whole they were meant to be coming back or whatever, and there's no Posh Spice because she's a success on her own.
She doesn't need any money. Her husband owns a football team, and was a footballer.
She's also pretty, successful on her own. You damn sexist.
Yeah, but I think to be fair, actually, if he's bought a football team, he's probably losing loads of money right now. So she probably makes more money than anyone.
I think she's the brains behind the operation. No offense to him. He seems like a lovely bloke, but not the brightest.
He's one of those people who you would say has a footballing brain, which generally means that the brain is full of football and not a lot else.
Yeah, I think he's basically admitted.
Like Wayne Rooney, you can't say he's not a genius at football.
I mean, I can.
At football?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But he was all right.
But he's definitely not what you call a genius. Same with David Beckham.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. So what's the
I
score?
had to go to an English player because obviously all Scottish footballers are both have to have a backup career, so they're not as stupid.
Yeah. I'm not sure I'd agree with they're not as stupid, but they do have to have a backup career because Scotland's terrible at everything. So
Apart from making whiskey.
yeah, apart from making whiskey, I'll let you have that. So
And
what would you
swearing,
say
we're
is
really
your?
good at that.
Although I don't know, you did make the Glenkeith, and that drags your average score down by quite a lot on its own.
You got to have something to sell to the English tourists.
Fair enough. So, what is your score for this one? And your final comments?
I'll give it a 3.
Really? Oh, okay. And
I'm not a big fan of malty like actual malt flavors, like biscuity flavors on not in a biscuit, if you know what I mean.
I'll give it a 3.5 and say it's easily drinkable, which is what I describe all whiskies as, because
apart from Glenkeith,
but lacks a bit of character. But to be fair, it did say you meant to have it with water, and we don't have any on hand because we've not like got a professional setup and everything, which we probably should do a bit better at.
Get
maybe
like
a pop filter.
We probably should have one of them as well, but I was more thinking of a pipette. Sorry.
I like those little glass ones because it makes me feel fancy. But yeah, you're probably right. All right, moving on. So you'll have to help me here because this is Gaelic. So how would I pronounce that? Is that the Glenmore?
That's what I would say.
Okay. So the Glenmore Spirits Company, which is the independent bottler, a rare find, Craigielachie, 12-year-old.
Yeah.
So the description is a hefty, tangible nose of pine cones with undercurrents of molasses, plum, and cloves, evolving to rice pudding with thyme and a drop of water. All right, see, I thought they misspelled thyme, but they mean if you give it time. A tongueful of Szechuan pepper. This one handles water well. Again, sorry, but I don't have water on hand.
I have a glass of water, but I wouldn't trust myself to pour it in and not just flood the glass.
This is the first one that looks a bit sherried, but Craigielachie is Speyside? Craigielachie?
I think it's up that way. Is that not near the cooperage? Give me a minute.
What, near Elgin?
Yeah, well, not like the actual Speyside cooperage. I'm pretty sure Craigielachie is.
Yeah, but Speyside cooperage is just outside Dufftown, isn't it? Sorry, not Elgin. Let's have a look. Craigielachie. Yeah, because the Craigielachie Hotel is in Dufftown, isn't it?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right. It's pretty much the village is pretty much on the River Spey.
Yeah, and it's literally up the road from the cooperage.
Yeah, it is.
We may have been there one time, not
Craigielachie, but we were close.
Yeah. Probably went through it on the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, when we went to Glenfiddich and tried to go to Balvenie.
Yeah. And then they were like, get off our land.
Well, with like a double barrel shotgun and that.
Yeah. Did you not book onto this tour 5.5 years ago?
We will get on it.
Yeah. It's obviously a good one. I have actually seen reviews of it. It's meant to be like you get like
one day we'll get on it.
A lot of whiskey. Of course, they'll probably be like, and this week we're exclusively giving out our 1 week a year peated collection.
Sorry, my speaker's muted for some reason, but I'm back now.
All right, now I was saying, if the day that we get on it, it'll probably be they'll be saying this is today we're doing our 1 week a year peated collection.
Yeah. I might be converted to peated by then. Our American friend may have
forced it,
turned us around. Yeah, I'll see if I can get maybe we can arrange to do a podcast with her one day.
Maybe. I mean, it'll have to be at like.
Well, if we did it on the weekend, we could do it in like the afternoon if she was up for doing it in her morning.
We could. Just get drunk on whiskey in the morning.
It will compare. Well,
in America, it's fine. Their DUI laws are like nothing.
Well, she's not busy at the moment, is she? Because she's. Oh no, they stopped the government shutdown, didn't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
Plus, I think as a contractor, they may have still been working.
Yeah, she was. So the nose, stewed orchard fruits, sticky toffee sauce, backed up with mixed spice and freshly crushed black pepper. So spicy and fruity. and a bit sweet.
It's got Szechuan pepper and black pepper. All it needs a bit of salt, and then we can call it salt and pepper whiskey.
It says the palate is sweet malty vanilla, bitter chocolate, and wintry Christmassy spices. And the finish is spicy and of medium length, so it should be quite spicy. And I'm guessing the Christmassy, it is sherried then.
It definitely smells peppery.
Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of spice. That is quite peppery. Yeah, I get the pepper. I don't really get the bit of chocolate. It's hard to get anything through the pepper, but maybe again, if we'd have put some water in it, we'd have got it. Next podcast, we'll have a pipette ready.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm struggling to get anything through the pepperiness there.
Having turned 30, I'm an adult now, so I should buy one just because I'm an adult. Yeah.
Is that what adults own? Is it pipettes?
They all know that sort of fancy stuff for drinking.
I mean, I still need a whiskey cabinet.
I thought Martha was going to make you one.
Yeah. But, everyone I know is super busy because they're all important, which is their mistake. The key to life is to not be important. And then
the key to life is to be more important so that other people do your work for you.
That's why I'm failing, because I am very, very unimportant.
Yeah. The other way to do it is to be so unimportant that people don't realise when you don't do your work.
Yeah. I think that's probably the space I occupy. Let's see if I can get any.
I have unfortunately crawled above that, and now people realise when I don't do my work. What is it with giving people deadlines? When did that become a thing?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid, that. Okay, so I can give you the fact that the finish is spicy and of medium length. I'd agree with that. But anything flavour-wise, all I'm getting is spice.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call pepper a Christmassy spice either.
No, I'm going to put very heavy on the peppery spiciness.
Yeah.
Hard to pick out any other flavour.
Not even going to lie, though, I didn't hate it.
I quite enjoy that.
Yeah.
I know it sounded like I don't like it, I know. But I quite enjoy that, and I would definitely be... Well, I've left some, like I always do, so I'm definitely going to try that with a bit of water later.
Yeah.
A
revisit.
Worth trying with water. So what's your score for that one, young man? Or old man now, sorry.
Yeah, old geezer.
Yeah, we have to record as many podcasts as we can. We still remember what whiskey is.
I mean, at 30 in Scotland, I've probably got a good 6 years of proper life left, and then I'll be in, degenerate old age.
Yeah, you should have had some kids by now.
Probably should have had about 15 going by Dundee's rates anyway.
Well, you've got to make sure some survive, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your score and comments? Yes.
I'll give this one. What did I give the last one? 3.
3.
Probably go 3.5 on this one.
3.5. And what are your comments?
Peppery.
Yeah.
It's well seasoned.
Well seasoned. It's a bit too well seasoned. I'm going to put.
Yeah.
I'll give it a 3 and say over seasoned.
Yeah.
Channel my inner Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Have you? I don't know if you've ever seen. There's a YouTube channel. Well, a YouTube channel called Hot Ones.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Gordon Ramsay do Hot Ones?
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
Mm.
I can't quote anything that he says because he swears a lot, but
he does indeed swear a lot. It is a good one though. Shout out to what was YouTube channel called again?
Hot Ones.
Hot Ones. Shout out to Hot Ones.
Yeah.
Again, more popular than us. I'm not a big fan of spicy stuff, but I'll take some chicken wings.
Yeah. I am a big fan of spicy stuff. Can I please get some of your, special one that you add a little bit of at the end?
There you go. I'd send some sauce to Milburn and some chicken to me, please. And
yeah. Don't combine them like your favorite.
No. I don't know what we'll give you in return. These shout-outs are really bad. We've already given them the shout-out though.
Yeah. Another shout-out when we're more popular.
Another shout-out if you send us some chicken and some sauce.
I just tapped my head like people could see me doing the.
Maybe that's another thing we need to invest in for the podcast at one point.
What?
Cameras.
There's a camera on my laptop, but I also have a little special doodad that covers it up. So
yeah, I'm kind of like a UFO or whatever. All the times I've caught on camera, it's blurry. It's for the good of mankind, really.
Like that time you were running away from a bear.
I wasn't running away from a bear. I was running away from a bear driving a car.
Yeah, true.
I want to run away from a bear.
Yeah, what could it do?
I can beat a bear in a fight.
Exactly.
Shout out to any bear listening. I can't beat you in a fight. Please don't.
No, you should get involved in that YouTube boxing with a bear.
I mean, if there's a bear as popular as me on YouTube,
There definitely is.
Yeah, there definitely is. Then I may fight it.
You're not doing it correctly. There's got to be a bear more popular than you on YouTube. That's how it works.
Well, that's also true, though. There will be bears more popular. I mean, to be fair, I'm competing with a bear.
Yeah. But if you make the mistake of competing with someone who's just as popular as you...
All right, okay, so the most popular bear on YouTube, I am not calling you out.
I wonder if that bear that Khabib Nurmagomedov used to fight when he was a kid still cutting about.
I mean, how old would it be?
About the same age as Khabib Nurmagomedov, so like mid-30s.
Is that old for a bear?
I don't even know.
They're
quite a large mammal, so probably not that old, but...
I feel like a 30-year-old bear would still be a bit beyond me.
Yeah.
Paddington. I'll fight Paddington. Take his pieces. He's more popular than me.
He definitely is.
There you go. Fits all the requirements.
That was an interesting tangent.
It was. I was going to say, here's a bear fact for you. The Arctic is named after bear in ancient Greek. Yeah. Arctos is bear in ancient Greek. So the Arctic is the area with bears, and then the Antarctic means the area away from bears.
The furthest area from bears.
Yeah, so that's how you know which one's got penguins and which one's got bears.
Or as Benedict Cumberbatch calls them, penguins.
Penguins, yeah. Shout out to Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah.
By
the way, we also accidentally used 2 bits of youth London slang there, because you said you're going to give us bear facts. And we also said penguins, so bear and peng.
What could Benedict Cumberbatch give us for a shout out?
Probably just money.
Yeah, okay, nice and simple. Yeah,
I'll take like a 5-film contract in the Marvel universe if he can't just give me money.
I'll take like a tenner.
Yeah,
£10 for a second shout out.
Yeah.
To
if you haven't heard of Benedict Cumberbatch, he's one of the most famous people in the world. What have you been doing?
Yeah. I don't know how you got here to listen to this obscure whiskey blog.
Oh, wait. You're one of those internet people like us.
Yeah, but he's like a darling of Tumblr, isn't he? Oh, he was before Tumblr committed harikiri.
Well.
Is that offensive?
No. It's pretty much what they did.
Yeah.
For their honour, they killed themselves.
Yeah, it's actually not far. I obviously thought that one through.
Yeah.
Right, okay. I believe it's your turn.
Yes, it is.
The one I'm looking forward to the most.
Just having a drink of water before we go.
Oh, they named this after your favourite pastime. Oh, Meg.
Yeah. So this is from Robert Graham, which is a bottler I'm not sure I've ever drank anything from before.
Nope.
Maybe they might be a particularly islandy bottler, and that would explain it. The bottle,
yeah.
The bottle is, as Josh said, called Hobeg, and it's an Islay single malt. So there's nice wafts of pencil shavings and embers, then a creamy smoothness in the mouth that surprises and delights, with shades of Ferrero Rocher centres. So that would be praline then.
Yeah.
The smokiness smoulders on, somehow simultaneously subtle and strong. Like Tom Hardy.
Is Tom Hardy... I mean, I like Tom Hardy, don't get me wrong. Shout out to Tom Hardy. But, again, just money will do.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd go with just like hanging out. I quite like Tom Hardy. I quite like Benedict Cumberbatch, though. Either. Anyway. Yeah. But I wouldn't call him subtle.
He has been subtle.
Subtle and strong. Who would I describe as subtle and strong? I don't know. I'll think about that. But what's the nose on this one?
Burnt wood and soot give way to seaweed and cured meats with a touch of prawn cocktail. I'm already going to hate what this smells like.
All I smell is peat.
Just taking the lid off slowly.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit more like campfirey.
I can smell the cured meats.
Yeah, I can get that, I guess.
They always say that, though, isn't it? It's like
I'm not
it's
engaging
like
too well with this because it's peaty.
it's like burnt wood and bacon. That's basically what.
Because it tastes like ash, but they wanted to say, no one's going to eat ash. That's not. I mean, that's that's actually really close to another millennial thing, but it's not. It's eating ash, and yeah,
They do
and
love
it's
a bit of ash.
equally as deplorable. Not that I'm kink shaming anyone.
Yeah.
Because
if you're cutting about eating ash.
I'm shaming you for that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Right, here we go. Palate. Light at first with a meatiness, always with that meat, that builds slightly earthy with lashings of sea salt, as per. And then smoked bacon, as I said, and maple syrup sweetness with background smoke. And a finish of, after the first punch of thick smoke, which I'm sure you'll love, the embers and salt linger. So it's going to punch you like the monster from Lost, and then leave a salty taste in your mouth.
So to be fair, I just had a sip of this. It is light at first. The smokiness does build, and then it does give way to a kind of salty sea saltiness. So that's not far. I would agree with most of these tasting notes, and it's not too bad.
It's actually quite light. But I'm not a fan of the salt at the end, like of any whiskey. Like, how are you doing that?
I'm not a fan of the smoke in the middle. I don't mind the salt at the end. Not a fan of the smoke in the middle.
Again, it's not offensive.
No, it's my least favourite of the bunch so far. But again, it's smoky, and that's just not my thing.
Not getting any Ferrero Rocher centres.
I don't really like Ferrero Rocher, so I haven't eaten them in a long time, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
It tastes like praline.
I like green triangles, so I guess I'd like Ferrero Rochers.
And you like Toblerones, so you obviously like almond and chocolate. My uncle used to call them squirrel. Well, we'll clean it up. Squirrel droppings.
What, Toblerones? What kind
No.
of squirrels did he see?
Ferrero Rocher.
Ah.
Full of nuts.
Yeah, I get where he's coming from.
I've got to finish this blooming half drop.
That's not too bad, but I'll put my score down. I will give that a 2.5. Not bad for a peaty whiskey, is what I'm going to give it.
Yeah.
I think our American friend would enjoy this. It might actually not be peaty enough for her. She likes her Lafroigs and Lagavulins.
You see, my problem isn't with peat. My problem is with the saltiness.
Mm-hmm. And for me, it's the inverse. I'm not a big fan of the peat, but I don't mind the saltiness.
Gonna go 2.5 because the saltiness has subsided.
So
everyone knows you feel better when you're not as salty.
I'm going to put your comment. He's not a fan of the saltiness at the end.
Yeah. The rest of it was fine.
I'm still trying to think of something that's subtle and strong, like a ninja.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but he wasn't subtle. Did a lot of shouting.
To be fair, that is true. Chuck Norris in
Again.
Bruce Lee films.
Well, I don't think he was in more than one, and he wasn't.
In 2.
What's the other one he's in?
Can't remember what it's called.
All right.
He fights Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee kills him because he won't.
Yeah, there's that one where he rips his chest out on that. But what about another one?
Oh, he fights him in the Dragon.
I didn't think he did fight him into the Dragon.
He's the main guy. He's like the.
Anyway, I'll continue to think of someone that is both
Richard.
Gary Oldman. He's subtle and strong. Definitely very subtle because he can be in any role, and definitely strong because he once kneed and headbutted a guy at the same time.
Who's that?
Gary Oldman.
Oh, Gary Oldman. Yeah, that is like the best scene ever.
It is.
Maybe he wasn't in Enter the Dragon. It was
Gary Oldman. No, I don't think he was.
He could have been.
He played Bruce Lee.
Yeah. We have established that he's everyone.
Yeah, I forgot about.
It's Bob Wall I was thinking of.
Like I said, I didn't think he was in Enter the Dragon, but I haven't seen it.
As I think about it, I'm like, it wasn't Chuck Norris. So.
No, what's the one that he is in called then?
A Return of the Dragon, I think.
Yeah, he's like a hitman in that he fights and breaks his arm and his leg, and he still keeps fighting.
It's a very good fight scene in classic.
It is, yeah.
Classic, like backdrop, where they just painted the backdrop.
It is. It's a good film. So
yeah.
All right. So the last one then is from Murray McDavid, Very Scottish name.
Right.
Mission Gold. Mortlach, 21-year-old.
This is the 6th dram, so it's rare, obviously.
Yes, so it's only 10 mils, this one. In contrast to its fellow 21-year-old boxmate, this spirit has character belying its age. Rich, dark honey on the nose, a warm and inviting scent with a touch of candied orange peel. Balanced and mellow, relax with this in a cozy leather armchair. And on the nose, it says creamy coconut and mellow citrus mandarin, underpinned with a depth of warm chocolate orange, burnt toffee, and charred oak. Reassuring charred oak.
Well, I'm in a pleather gaming chair. Does that count?
Well, I mean, my leather armchair is like in the other room, but I'm not carrying it through.
Is that armchair cozy?
It's the best armchair ever.
I believe that at least 2 people have said that it's not.
Yeah, but there's plenty of stupid people in the world. Not that I'm saying the people who said that were stupid.
Yeah, that'll be you never getting your whiskey cabinet.
No, to my whiskey cabinet constructing friend, you're definitely not stupid.
Yeah, you get paid more than
that was 2 other people
so.
I was talking about.
Yeah.
I trust and cherish your opinion on my chair, and any other opinion that you may hold.
I'm just going to pour all of this in.
I've only poured a bit in. So the palate is a taste of smoky cereals paired with an satisfying oily mouthfeel. And the finish is the final tang of light plum.
You do like an oily mouthfeel?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like a euphemism, but I do.
Yeah, I was about to say no homo, but...
What's wrong with you? You can't say that.
You can.
Why? How? Surely that's offensive on some level.
Nah, because the Lonely Island have a song called No Homo, so it's fine.
Shout out to Lonely Island.
Yeah. Actually, really shout out to Lonely Island. I definitely would like to meet all of you.
There you
Dorm, Akiv, and obviously Young Sandwich.
Obviously.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And then we were sued for copyright.
Yeah, copyright strike on a privated video, which is only audio.
Yeah, from some guy singing like a little bit of the theme tune.
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Probably out of key because I'm tone deaf when I sing. So.
Oh, that's very nice. That's definitely quite sherried.
Oh, yes.
Very rich. I get the very rich.
It is a bit smoky as well.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit smoky. Definitely a wide mouthfeel on that one. Light finish though. I wouldn't say there was much to the finish.
Sometimes I quite like that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it's not a lingering, warming finish. That one.
Problematic when there's not a long finish on an expensive whiskey though, because you tend to drink it quicker because you're like, oh, that was nice, but there's nothing there, so you have to go again.
It's smooth. I get the oiliness.
That was the problem with when I had my bottle of the small batch Teeling, is that it was very, very nice, but it didn't have much. It had like quite a short, aftertaste. You know, it did not linger.
Have you drunk it all already?
Yeah, over Christmas.
Wow, impressive. I still got mine. I opened mine, in fact.
It was my drink of choice over the festive period.
I was having the Nicker from the barrel.
From the barrel.
Yeah, I was literally having it from. No, it's called from the barrel.
I know. I've just been
Yeah.
You were nicking the Nicker from a barrel.
So I've put as a review: very rich, a little bit of smoke, wide mouthfeel, light finish, smooth / oily. Would you put anything else on that? And what would your score be?
No further comments, really. I'd probably give it a 4.5, though. It's very good.
4.5. Very
good.
It's
a shame because it's a independent bottler, and it's obviously a rare one because it's the 6 dram. I'll probably never have it again. But
well, you never know. Have a look. I got that Glenard independent bottle, and there's only 143 bottles of that.
It's probably just hipsters going for the brand names, innit?
Yeah, probably.
Apple types.
Yeah. Yeah. With their orchards.
Yeah.
God damn.
Get out my orchard. I copyrighted this.
Get off my land.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all 6.
Yep.
In record time, I think.
Near enough. And we didn't even go off on a tangent about which telecommercial people are dead, and
Oh, we covered that last time, but then you lost it
ShamWow and
in your amazing
tape and all that stuff.
technical skill and know-how. You lost it all.
I didn't technically lose it. It was deleted for me because I took too long to edit it.
Yeah, so you lost it.
Yeah.
All right.
But as anyone can tell from my rampant blogging uploads proficiency, I'm really good at doing things on time.
Yeah,
But
good job. You've got a professional.
A blog coming out from me now.
Should. Will.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that's it from me then. So I'll leave you to do the final remarks, and we'll call it there.
Oh, final remarks.
Yeah.
Do we have we need to develop a, it's goodbye from me, it's goodbye from him kind of thing. You should check out the website, guys. It's not a full proper domain yet, so we're still on a WhiskAYE, so that's WhiskAYE at .wordpress.com, I think.
Yes, yeah. We'll put the link in the description.
Of course, link in the description. Like, subscribe, and follow, and don't forget to hit that bell and all those things that you.
Yeah, and comment if there's any whiskies you want us to try.
Yeah.
Or
don't be ridiculous though. We're not going to spend £5,000 on.
Yeah, and if you've got any disparaging remarks about either of us, this is the internet after all. So feel free.
Please feel free to fill the comments with bile and all that good stuff.
Yep, I could do with a couple more friends, so that's always nice.
It's the mark of a good YouTube channel to be hated.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.